So good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever and however you're joining us. We're coming to you live here from the top of Benson Street, few steps away from the U.S. Embassy, and right at the front of the Masonic Temple, where today His Excellency Joseph Nyuma Boakai is going to be joining other dignitaries, other leaders of Liberia, international partners, ambassadors, government officials, and people from the embassy of the Republic of the United States of America in the pre-Independence Day celebrations here at the Masonic Temple here in Monrovia, Liberia. As you can see in the far end, His Excellency is fast approaching in his convoy. And today we are going to be bringing you activities as it happens here today, in the next few days, July 4th to be particular, to be exact. The United States of America will be 249 years old. It was founded, the independence was declared on July 4th, 1776. And 1776 was the day the United States was declared independent. And the U.S. relations with Liberia has spanned over 200 years old, 200 years ago. And so His Excellency Joseph Boakai will be here in a few minutes from now. As you can see there, that's the convoy of this president coming. And we will be bringing you details as activity unfolds here at the Masonic Temple here on Benson Street on the Republic of Liberia. So here you have it. His Excellency is coming in now. And so usually every year, then we have the ambassador is here to receive the president. Alongside the ambassador is the chief of protocol of the executive mansion. So on this day, the 13 American colonies officially declared independence for the Great Britain. That's July 4th is actually the independence of the United States of America. And as we speak as of now, the president will descend and he will be greeted by the ambassador, dressed in his blue suit. He is saluted by the president, greeted, and both of them will proceed in the hall where activities will be hosted for today's event. Red, white, and blue, well decorated here at this event. There's a banquet, as a matter of fact. There is a banquet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to announce the arrival of His Excellency Joseph Nyuma Boakai, President of the Republic of Latvia, accompanied by the United States Ambassador to Liberia, Mr. Martin C. Conner.
The president will march on the red carpet here. Sorry. And we have brass band receiving His Excellency. well dressed in costume of the United States Army. And also in attendance, we have several government officials. The Minister of Finance is here. The Ambassador Cooper, military advisor, also is here. And some of the government officials of the Republic of Liberia. The doyen of the diplomatic corps is also here and present. Several government officials are here.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Raymond Stevens. I am the Public Affairs Officer at the United States Embassy here in Monrovia, and I will be your master of ceremonies this evening. I'd like to remind everyone to please silence your devices. The program is about to begin.
Fine.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, Mr. Ambassador, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 249th United States Independence Day celebration. Our Marine Security Guard detachment will be making their way down the center aisle, so would you please clear the area? Thank you.
The United States Marine Security Guard will be watching here on the red carpet.
On the color! Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem of the Republic of Liberia.
The Liberian national anthem will be played. That was the Liberian national anthem being played right here.
Please remain standing for the playing of the United States of America's national anthem.
National anthem.
Oh.
United States of the Republic. United States of America.
The United States Ambassador will now make a few remarks.
Your Excellency, President Boakai, Mr. Speaker, Madam Chief Justice, ministers, ambassadors, distinguished guests, dear friends, fellow Americans, ladies and gentlemen, all protocols observed. I learned that last trip here in Liberia, which covers all the bases. It's a great honor and privilege to welcome all of you to our celebration of the 249th birthday of the United States of America. I trust all of you are enjoying the incredible music being played by our great United States Air Force band, Wings of Swing. Let's give them a round of applause. I'd like very much to thank His Excellency President Boakai for joining us this evening to help us celebrate the enduring friendship and partnership between our two countries. Mr. President, I commend you for guiding Liberia's successful campaign to join the United Nations Security Council as a non-permanent member. Serving on the Security Council is a clear recognition of Liberia's emergence as a rising democratic leader in both the region and the world. Congratulations. Mr. President, distinguished guests, we cherish the friendship and the strategic connection between the United States and Liberia, as well as the relationships we have with all the other nations represented here tonight. The United Nations and Liberia have a relationship linked by a shared cultural and historic ties. As is the case in many relationships, our partnership has grown, developed, and evolved through the years, without breaking the bonds that make it so durable. While our connection remains strong, I believe we are on the brink of a new and exciting period in our mutual history. More broadly, the U.S. is undertaking a paradigm shift in our approach to Africa. We are engaging African nations, including Liberia, not as aid recipients, but as capable commercial and economic partners. I do want to acknowledge the transformative work the U.S. Agency for International Development has done here over the past 64 years in making Liberia a stronger, healthier, and more stable democracy. But if I'm honest, the United States, a stable democracy and regional leader, is critically important, but it's only one piece of the equation. The other is building a sustainable, prosperous, and more equitable economy. A Liberia where young people want to stay, to find jobs, to start businesses, and to make a life. Trade instead of aid is a way to address the impediments to many of Liberia's long-term aspirations. By increasing U.S. exports and investment in Africa, we can help drive mutual prosperity. By creating a future here for Liberians, as President Boakai wants to do through his arrest agenda, this country can at last achieve its full potential. Mr. President, our goal is simple and perfectly aligned with your vision of a more prosperous and self-reliant Liberia. Under your President Trump's leadership, I'm certain we can make progress in achieving our shared goals of increased economic development and mutual prosperity. And this is an exciting time for all of us. And I speak for everyone at the U.S. Embassy when I say that the United States looks forward to working with your government as we pursue a new bilateral relationship built on investment and trade. Thank all of you for coming tonight, and may God bless the United States of America and the Republic of Liberia.
And that was the voice of the United States Ambassador accredited in Liberia, Nyuma, making a statement there on behalf of the U.S. government.
Welcome to the podium, His Excellency,
The President will now make a remark.
of Liberia,
Yeah.
to make a few remarks.
Good evening. Members of the U.S. Embassy, Ambassador to my Republic, Speaker, Tony, members of the Cabinet, thank you very much. So, being with us here tonight, it is a great honor and pleasure to join you here today as the United States celebrates 240 Independence Day, a day that marks the 100th birthday of a nation celebrated an enduring idea to freedom, democracy, and opportunity should be the best upon which the nation shall build. On behalf of the government of the I bring home greetings and heartfelt congratulations to the government and people of the United States of America. May our nation continue to grow in strength, resilience, and unity. Ladies and gentlemen, Liberia and the United States share a relationship that is truly unique, rooted in a deep historical, political, and cultural ties that span more than 2 centuries. Our nation's very foundation was shaped by the aspiration of freedom, American seeking a new life in the shores of Africa. From the moment of travel, our two nations have stood together in partnership through moments of triumph and times of tragedy. For a decade, the United States remains steadfast ally, supporting Liberia, the democratic journey, providing government assistance, strengthening our institutions, and most importantly, standing up during moments of national challenge. For this, we have been privileged. Today, Liberia is charting a new course, one that places economic diplomacy at the center of our foreign policy agenda. We understand that diplomacy must do more than shape political relationships. It must also attract investment, expand trade, provide opportunities, and bring technical benefits to people. This is why we are building a foreign policy strategy that seeks not only to deepen political alliances, but also to create strategic economic partnerships. We are aiming to promote Liberia as a vital and attractive destination for investment, innovation, and sustainable development. And we are committed to creating a stable, transparent, and enabling environment for business. It is therefore encouraging to note that the United States, through the Department of State, has recently revealed a new foreign policy orientation centered on commercial diplomacy, shift that aims to find diplomacy that advances U.S. economic interests abroad while strengthening mutual prosperity and partner countries. This bold strategic priority of the U.S. aligns perfectly with Liberia's own priorities. We see tremendous opportunities for collaboration in trade, energy, agriculture, infrastructure, digital technology, and interpretation. We are here to say that we recognize the critical role of the U.S. private sector and the part of creating pathways that foster increased engagement between America and Latin America. As our two nations align our foreign policy priorities towards shared economic goals, we find ourselves at a unique moment under the offers promise of deeper cooperation, increased investment and shared growth. Let us seek the opportunity to build a foundation of protection that has endured for generations. Let us work together to create a future of mutual prosperity where both our people can thrive. As we celebrate this day of American independence, may we be reminded of the strength of our partnership and the legal commitment to nurturing the way that will live our citizens, strengthen our economies, and enhance the value of both that hold the efforts. I want to thank you once again, Mr. Ambassador, for this invitation to celebrate with you. Happy Independence Day. And may God bless the United States and also have a genuine relationship continue to be fruitful. Thank you. Congratulations for this day. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please charge your glasses? Ambassador Turner and President Boakai will deliver their toast.
So that was His Excellency the President with remarks.
Huh? Let me finish this. The President and the Ambassador will now do a toast in celebrations of the Independence Day. Yeah.
We now have toast.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? I want you to be quiet, please. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please welcome to the podium His Excellency the President and Ambassador Turner to give their toast.
So, folks, in about a moment,
Thank you. Again, Mr. President.
going to have a toast
Ladies and gentlemen,
from the Ambassador of the U.S.
to the World Partnership between our two countries.
all across the world.
Liberia and for the friendship, in the United States,
I heard it too.
I told welcome and the strength of our nation. And bring people
Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our program this evening. It is an honor to have you with us. Thank you for coming, and please enjoy the music of the United States Air Force Band, Benson. Have a good evening.
And music will be provided by the United States Armed Forces Band and the detachment accredited near the capital, Monrovia. And they will be providing music for today's banquets. There's a banquet presently ongoing, and we are here at the we will be going off for now, and hopefully we'll resume before His Excellency leaves the venue. Thank you for following.